Sarah Shaw and her 6-year-old son have spent 3 weeks in ICE custody now after they were arrested at the U.S.-Canada border. She was in Vancouver putting 2 out of her 3 kids on a flight to New Zealand to visit their grandparents. A visa error landed her not in an ICE facility here in Tacoma, but in Texas.
I am a very involved friend.
When Victoria Besançon didn't hear anything from her best friend after her trip across the border to the Vancouver airport, Besançon knew something was immediately wrong.
We didn't know exactly where she was. Her lawyer figured she was in one of the 2 family facilities, so I started Googling and calling the facilities until I got some kind of answer.
Shaw and her 6-year-old son Isaac were detained at the ICE detention facility in Dilley, Texas, one of the few family detention centers in the country.
Had Sarah been able to be detained over here in Tacoma, her lawyer would have had a much easier time representing her. Things would have moved a lot more quickly.
Shaw's lawyer says a simple clerical error is to blame for Shaw's visa issue. But her son Isaac's documents were in order, but they were detained together anyway.
Isaac has spent his entire summer locked in a detention facility despite having all of his paperwork done properly, and it's been devastating.
Is Isaac okay? He's 6.
I would say, given the situation, he's doing as best as you could hope. Sarah honestly used all of her commissary to get him ice cream, coloring pencils, anything to make him feel like he was at home. They had 1 PlayStation within the community of about 60 children, so they all took turns ferociously trying to play with that.
Besançon says Shaw has no criminal history and believes border officials could have helped Shaw correct the visa issue.
This was a minor error. You know, this was just a paperwork error. It wasn't as if Sarah was completely violating or abandoning her visa, and they had the opportunity to fix it at the border if they had chosen. They just made the decision not to.
When Sarah and Isaac are released tomorrow from Texas, apparently it's on them to purchase their flights back home. Her friend Victoria says she's also going to be the one picking up Sarah's 2 other kids from Vancouver when they return from New Zealand. In the newsroom, Sharon Yu, King 5 News.